that also allows them, if the market goes down, they buy stuff. They don't have to sell. They're not tied to the ups and downs. And if it's going really well, they can sell. And they have time to develop these companies and make it happen. So their track record is mind-boggling. So the only problem is to get into these best firms is like trying to buy a Ferrari SP3 that's $4 million before they even bring it out. They're all pre-sold.
It's hard to get your hands on.
You can't get. You go to a club and there's the velvet rope, and you can have all the money in the world. But if you don't know the right people, you're not attractive enough, you're not getting in that club, right? It's just how it works, right?
So how do the people that are getting your book get into the relationships that you have?
That's what I'm going to show you. It's pretty exciting. So even I had difficulty, and I have got a certain reputation, a certain brand, so I would get into some of these, but I get these little pieces because everybody wants it, right? And it's gone. It's pre-sold. So one day I'm sitting down with one of Paul Tudor Jones's former partners, a good friend of mine. He's a very wealthy, brilliant guy. And I was lamenting on, man, private equity is so great, but it's so hard to get in the best ones. And I got in, but little chunks, not the volume I'd want to be in for and get the kind of returns. And he says, Tony, you've done so much for my life, I'm gonna clue you into something. He said, I'll tell you where I put most of my money. This guy's brilliant, so I'm leaning in again.
Yeah,
right?
I just leaned in. I don't know if you saw that, but I leaned in. Because I was like, shit, dog, I got some money I want to invest in.
So I said, what is it? He goes, Tony, there's this firm in Houston, Texas. That's why I'm here for this meeting. And he said, Houston, Texas, because usually when somebody's talking finance, they go Singapore, London, Connecticut, New York, right? Texas. He goes, yeah, these guys are off the beaten path, but they've done something amazing. I said, what is it? He goes, you're trying to get in to invest in one of those funds. The companies that own those funds have multiple funds. They've done years in the past. They keep building new funds. You're just trying to get in one. And when you invest in a fund like that, they call you a limited partner. That's the name they use for investors. If you're an owner of the firm, you're the general partner, right? He goes, what if I told you that you don't have to get in the funds, that I've got a way you could get in and own a piece of the firms and get everything they make off of it and get all the funds? I said, what? He goes, yes, you can buy a slice of them if you know the right people in the right way. I said, you got to clue me in. He goes, here's the best part.